Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to today's stream of The Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus, where today I think I should play a character I'm really decent with. So of course, Tainted Keeper being one of the best characters for obtaining money and getting Curse of the Blind on the first floor. Now, if we find any items, we have to basically debate on whether it's worth it or not. To essentially be spending money on something we can't see. Hello there, Trylock. How's life? It's not bad. Just finally decided to watch TV of sorts. Why is it such a good? It's actually isn't half bad. And I'm broke. That's good. Of course it is. I've been putting it off for so long. It's actually crazy. Never be you? I wonder why not. Let's take middle. Oh, it sucks. You had something to tell me and you forgot? I'm not surprised. I seem to incur forgetfulness inside of others. It's what we call a skill of sorts, I think. Mom. Did you bang? That's really good. It's even better if I actually hit the right door. I'm only low-key kinda stupid, so it's fine, right? I think I did that right. Shops could do that. You know, I'm curious because I am, so. Let's just. Oh, nothing too great. Curious about what they are. Just to know how much I would have messed up. Because it's funny. What's it called again? For now, it essentially didn't happen. Is it cheating? Technically, yes. Do I care? Literally, no. Because why should I? There's not, there's not enough Fs in the world. I agree, but sometimes people do genuinely get upset. That's why you don't see it happen a lot, I guess. Like, sophisticated. You're dying. I would be too. It's insane how much people care about single-player games. Okay, no. Seems worse. Huh. Right, I'm fine. Please, please stop. I still protect games, it's actually Sorry, I got a little excited seeing restock after. Since I'm the keeper, it's interesting. It's good to be happy? It is. And there's a lot of happy people in the world. Well, I mean, that's... Thank you. Dang it. I have a 2 of diamonds. I might genuinely be stupid. Yeah, and you need some of their happiness. That sounds fair. Sadly, I'm quite sure they can't share with you. His feelings are a very interesting thing. You know what? I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, sadly, but it's fine. Of course it's fine. You have to deal with it for this long, after all. Yep. It's over here. He needs you. It's a funny joke. I hate this game. It just seems like it's gonna take a while. At least I can see what I get on this floor. Huh. You can hear the fear in my mic if it picks it up. Yeah. Yes. Because I'm very dramatic. Yes, I can be. Can be what? What I say? Ah. You guys like not being able to see. It's so great, right? You're not repeating it in case I use it against you in the line of court stream. I have no idea what you're talking about. What happened? I don't use things against people. I'm a kind individual. With some girls. Oh wow. What? Something happened? I wasn't paying attention. No, nothing. No, it seems like something indeed. Like maybe someone thinks I'm not as kind as I claim to be. Huh. I just realized Quinn sucks. No, I'm so nice. I agree. I'm so kind. You're fair, sweet, and gentle. Yep. I agree. I'm glad you know. I'm such a nice individual. Mm-hmm. Of course. What else would I be other than kind and sweet? $30 seems worth it. You need to learn to socialize? I agree. It's a very nice skill to have. We have about a 30% chance of a planetarium, so we should have quite a lot. Also, really loving the fact that the game's not giving me a chance. It's so fun. Oh well. Decent amount of money. Wait, maybe I should go for key pieces. They're not bad. Yeah, but what the heck do you tell people or talk about? Because it's like trying to not step on glass scattered on the ground. Just say things that are generic. If you're scared about what they feel, just be as generic as possible. Like, hello, how are you? I feel like we have amazing weather right now. It'll be personal. Don't ask for their opinion on much. Just generalize and talk about yourself, I guess. An odd way of socializing for sure, but effective. Sometimes people want to be... Ah, well, I'm gonna die here. but sometimes people want to be talked at more than talked to. It's a little weird, but like I think it's like a way to. It's very strange. Oh, excuse me while I read your message. Yeah, but that feels weird and awkward. I mean, I guess it would feel that way if you're not used to conversations with others. But as you get more used to it, it's like that's basically all it is in the first place. Yeah. I mean, everyone's curious about everyone else, right? So they'd more than likely be welcome to you talking about yourself, at least a little. If not, then they're probably more on the strange side. Yeah, but what if you have nothing about you that you can tell people? Doesn't just be more generic, I guess. Being generic is actually a pretty decent talking point among others. Talking about topics that aren't really confrontational. So be generic? Well, I see. Not exactly. If they ask you a question that's like, if you're generic about it, you're basically a loser, then you give your actual opinion, right? There are times to be generic and times to be specific. If it's like a new interaction, you can start off a little generic, and as you get closer, you can be more specific about how you feel about things. I've gotten to the point to where I just don't care about how others feel, so I just do as I please. What's this gonna do? Ah, can I darn it? This game. That's a fucking what? I love this game. It's so funny. It does so much. It's so fun. Fun game. Yeah, but your problem being generic is that the conversation just stops and you feel stupid for starting it. Yeah, that makes sense. That is one problem, I guess. How could you resolve that? Ask questions. But I'm sure that one's obvious. Oh, I need about 30 cents. Okay. You just have to treat them like a person in most cases. Although sometimes they want to be treated like they're cattle, but that's not very common now, is it? Or at least I would think not. Nope. Okay. I just found way too many people like that. Oh, Aquarius. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I hear police. That's crazy. Sounds like they're actually serious this time. You have? What do you mean by talking to them as cattle? They're bottoms. Does that help? That makes sense. Wrong sense, but sure. We need about 8 cents. You thought you were wrong when you thought of it that way. How else would that mean? My dear friend, you may have, some kind of issues if you think that would mean anything else. Do you think I'd call them all Bessie? I'm fighting you this time, that'd be a terrible idea with nothing. But I'm not exactly psychopathic. Let's take Aquarius. That's for most things on the first few floors. Do I take options question mark? Is that what it's called? I don't know. If I take there's options, it's not exactly a bad thing. But it's like, you know, it gives me more opportunities, so if I were to, but I don't have the many, so it's not actually that great right now. Dang, the police are serious? That's a surprise. Ouch. That's flight. It's actually pretty decent. That means I wouldn't have had to do most of the stuff I did to waste bombs on this floor. I love this game. Lose out on a bit of money, but it should be fine. Oh, you just need to be careful. You could die. You have a curious question for me. What's the die? You must mean difference between a sociopath and a psychopath. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to spread false information, so let's do a quick Google search. Let me show off what I'm doing. Alright, so first let's look up what a sociopath is. Oh look, there's so tired it's not even funny. Then have fun being tired. I'm fully awake. God. Is typically defined as someone who exhibits a pattern of antisocial behaviors and attitudes, including manipulation, deceit, aggression, and a lack of empathy for others. This term is often associated with antisocial personality disorder, where individuals show little to no conscience and disregard societal norms. Sociopathy. Sociopathy. Sociopathy? Interesting. Is not a formal diagnosis, but is commonly used to describe behaviors that significantly deviate from societal expectations. Uh, I thought a person consistently exhibiting antisocial, impulsive, manipulative, and sometimes aggressive behavior. I think I get it. So this took what is a psychopath, right? Because that is the exact same thing. A psychopath. Well, both terms used to describe individuals with antisocial personality traits, but they differed significantly in their behaviors, emotional responses, and underlying causes. Emotional responses. Psychopaths generally lack empathy and do not feel emotions deeply. They are often described as cold and calculating, able to manipulate others without remorse. Sociopaths, on the other hand, they have a weak ability to feel empathy and can experience emotions, but they often act impulsively and reactively, especially when confronted. For reasons, psychopaths tend to be more organized and strategic in their actions. They plan their behaviors carefully and can maintain a facade of normalcy, often appearing charming and charismatic. Sociopaths are more prone to impulsive behavior and may struggle to form stable relationships. Their actions are often erratic and can lead to aggressive outbursts. Origins. Psychopathy is often thought to have a genetic basis, with brain differences that affect emotional processing and decision making. Sociopathy is more frequently associated with environmental factors, such as childhood trauma or neglect, can shape behavior and emotional responses. Social relationships. Psychopaths typically avoid relationships unless they serve their interests, and they can easily discard people when they are no longer useful. Sociopaths may form attachments, but often struggle with maintaining them due to their impulsive nature and emotional volatility. Volatility. That's the word. I wasn't even looking. No one really needs treatment for either of those things. It sounds pretty easy. See, one of them is sounding a bit like someone you know just a bit. You do? I wonder who that person could be. You must be lucky to be thought of so heavily by you. You guess? Oh, that's rude. You shouldn't sell yourself short. A person's time is always business that can be made. Yeah, actually, you're thinking of two people? That must be so nice. No keys? That's crazy. Not really one of them you want to forget for their safety, and the other you can't forget because they're closed. Well, I guess that is a little more unfortunate than I had previously thought. Yep. Actually, I don't need conjoined with this character just yet. I love not being able to see my floor. That's so fun. Oh, charity. Thank you. Oh, my eye burns. Health down. This must be shop, right? genuinely wondering where my shop is, because what do you mean? I am such a genius. And that fixes everything, so I am a genius. Oh, this looks easy. Yeah, I'd take it. I think I made a good decision sometime. Wonder what I could have done. You know, I'm playing a game while I play a game, and sadly your favorite game has not been updated yet. What's your favorite game? Also, if it's your favorite, does it really need an update? But tell me, but it's a dress-up battle game, and yes, it does, because it's fairly new. Dress-up battle game. I almost would have thought it was Infinity Nikki, but is it? Do it now? No. I think I know which one you're talking about. Nope, it's not by itself. Hmm. Okay, here's an important question about it. Is it one of those ones that it's on another app? Another app? Steam? Oh. Now I'm curious. Give me a hint. It's not Steam. It's Steam, it's not Steam. I don't like you. Unless your hint is that it's a steamy game, I think I get it. Lost Push? No. That's not a battle one. Stellar Blade. The first one was wrong. I see. From you not wanting to talk about it, I would assume it's a steamy game. I'm just hoping I remember all of them. I'll never guess, and it's not steamy. Oh. So a game that's a dress-up battler. Not steamy, it's not on Roblox, because I would assume it's on... Is it a mobile game? I was right. About what? It's on the app I said before. Oh, so it's a Roblox game. Interesting. Yes. So a dress-up battler on Roblox. That's interesting right there. I don't think that does anything for me right now, so we're going to skip past it. Athletic Caves 2, I kind of want to get boss rush done, so we're just going to go fast. Yeah, and it has a storyline. You love it, but since the people creating it is so you have to wait a while to play it. I don't get what that means, but I think I get what you mean. You're sorry. It's so small. You're sorry. You're tired. It's alright. It's not like I'll be upset with you. Yes, but still, it's so who? Him a streamer. I can see being rude to like a good friend of yours, but I'm just a streamer that's talking. In general, not really. It depends on how close you are with people. I don't understand why people think everything's so rude nowadays. And then wonder why they can't get friends. The only people that like them are also fellow cringe. Oh darn! I just realized the reason you ain't got friends is because you worry too much, but you have every right to knowing yourself. Oh no. I don't see why people worry. What's there to worry about? Since you think that's part of the problem. Could it be that you're worried you'll talk about their dead parents on accident? Or on purpose? Oh dang, that's unfortunate. The stupid stuff that comes out of your mouth that can freak people out, or make them worry, or even make them feel weird, etc. I think you might be dramatizing this a bit. Or maybe I just don't care for how others feel. That's also a very good description. You're not. If you insist, I mean.
Soul.
Who am I to tell you, who knows yourself best, that you're wrong? Right? Yeah. If only life was that simple. But no, you need labels placed on you by others. Especially when interacting with others. That's how it works here. You wish you were able to not care? It's not as great as it seems. As great as it sounds, it's nowhere near as great as others may assume. Sadly. Why not? Let's just say that it's a lot more complicated than you would originally think. Others give you a good insight to how you are as a person. So if you don't care for how others think of you, it's just
Tears up.
weird. Not saying that you should care about everything. There are some opinions that are stupid. But there are sometimes good criticisms. Why is life impossible? Because that's basically how it was made to be. After all, we are made for what we need. It was made to be difficult from the start. It's not even that hard. You get used to it at some point, and then you're seen as cynical. Your parents should have just used it. Used what? I'm too innocent to know what you could possibly mean. Oh, I don't know if it was why. so innocent and pure. Exactly, that's what everyone describes me as. And you'd be surprised. Be fair, at a point I am, and at others I'm not. Yes, because that's just how I am, right? Although in most cases I'd say I'm more innocent than I let on. I know the words, but I don't know how to act upon them. Everyone's always surprised by how innocent I actually am. I guess I'm that good at, what I do. My voice? Wrong you are, my voice. The that too. Oh, that's just because I know how to talk like that. It's not like I do anything weird with my voice. And you haven't seen what I can do. So I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel Val is lying. And what if I am? I don't know. I know you don't know. Just saying. Figures. That's how it always is. Well, of course we have to go rainbow, right? Oh, that's actually pretty decent. If only I had something that gave me immense amounts of protection. Me dumb. Celtic? This actually isn't bad. It could actually save me too. Oh, sorry, my head got a little itchy. Oh, what happened? You're going to bite God if he exists. I mean, there's an easy way to prove whether he does or doesn't. How? I'm curious. Well, it depends on how mentally stable you are, so yeah. If you are perfectly mentally sound, I am quite certain you will never hear the voice of God or anything like that. You need to be fully deluded to actually do anything like that, so it's funny. And that's not even me being mean or cynical or whatever. That's me just simply stating from facts. What is the one thing every follower is? Delusional, right? Or they don't know what a conscience is. Or a conscience, or however you say it. Like, that little voice in your head that no one else can hear? That claim no one else can hear it? Yeah, you sound perfectly sane. Hope Twitch doesn't find that to be hate speech. It's simply just a fact. So, yeah. You guys are still sane. S-A-N-E, not S-A-I-N. But yeah, if you don't feel like your life is falling apart and you can't handle it all yourself, then there's a good chance you'll hear a voice that's like, I'm here to help you in your time of need. You know those people that died recently? Yeah, I wasn't there for them, but you I'm here for. That's kind of how it is. And you don't have a dog problem. Your dog is like asleep for too long every day. Yeah, I'm here to help with that, but nothing else. Speaking from experience? No. I'm speaking from things that I've seen. Because they always claim that he's there for them. And it's just like, oh yeah, I'm sure no one else would pray. And all the other believers that pray when they're literally dying just don't have enough faith. Even though just last week they were saying that God was there for them. So it's like, just funny. If you need help from humans, you just don't believe enough, right? It's just crazy the kind of things that people say when they're fully deluded. And if they don't believe in God, sometimes it's like they believe in man more, and it's like funny because it's equally just as bad, but no one would ever believe that. The only experience I have is realizing that I'm fully mentally sound, so I don't need anything like that, since I was kind of born into a house that's full of religion. So it's funny. I guess it could be unfortunate for my mother. It's fine. It's been a long time since I realized she was delusional too. You know, if it was true, then every cheating wife could fool their husbands into thinking it is God's. Yeah, that's a good one right there. The Virgin Mary. Even though it's like, when you think about that story, it's like, why would God go through the trouble of getting a human pregnant when he could just, I don't know, spawn Jesus into existence like he did with Adam? It's just a funny one. Like, why potentially ruin a man's marriage when you could just do what you did before? Like all those Christians like to say, if he did it before, he can do it again. It's the funny bit of logic. You know, the thing Christians are super scared of. Logic and actually reading the book that they love. Also, if it was just Adam and Eve, then incest happened. Yeah, but you know, that's fine, but cheating on your wife is that's too far. But incest, perfectly fine. You should do it more in this day and age, is what it says in the Bible. Probably actually does. I wouldn't be surprised. They did love that stuff. Luckily. They never talked against it. But sleeping with another man, now that's bad. Yeah, I did see something somewhere that said that that's not even what that really meant, but I don't know. OMG, yeah. Crazy how. Oh yeah, the first thing that's funny is why does God sound so human? Yet it said that God cannot be understood by humans. It doesn't make sense. You could never fathom that. But it's so easy to fathom, it's actually crazy. I don't know. Of course you don't know. You would know. Because it's stupid. The sense makes no sense. Exactly. But you know, it's what they love. Christians don't need it. Actually, you know what? That's me being disingenuous. It's not Christians. It's people. Because it's way more than just Christians. Yep. When you actually look at how often people are fully deluded into believing something that could never possibly exist, it's funny. And then they probably say that I'm lucky I don't have to be so deluded because I am way too mentally sound for my own good. You never understood religion much, but you use it to create good story. It does make good story. I mean, after all, that is literally all they are, so... Fables, stories, children's tales, but something good with logical reasoning? No, definitely not. Maybe if the Bible actually made logical sense, I would be a believer still. But nothing in it makes any sense, so it's, you know, funny. And people swear on their life that it makes so much sense. It's actually crazy. You just don't get it because it's a different time. You need some attention. It's different now. Even though it's also said that the words on the text will not change until Jesus comes back, meaning that either that was a lie, or it was a lie. You see what I mean? It's funny. It doesn't. Plus, it was written by humans, and they barely know it fully. Indeed. Like, if you simply read it, you can see that humans are the ones that came up with all the lies. Because the only way someone would think about things like that is if they were human. Primarily just because it's very wrong. And deluded, of course. You know, no one would ever believe that. No. We're all sheep, as it says in the Bible. We must follow our shepherd blindly and faithfully. If we walk out of line, then we are to be discarded as mere trash. It's sad. It is sad how much Christians hate themselves. I mean, that's literally all the Bible is. It's a document on self-hatred. As well as fully deluded and crazy. The more you think about it, the funnier it gets, but at the same time, it just starts being sad. For a book that's constantly said to be about love, it sure does go on and on about hatred. And murder. And everything else you can imagine being in the Ten Commandments. And how much you should do it because it's cool, as long as a big sky tells you to do so. Why does everyone want to hate each other? You would think that, as a similar species, we should all be so much more loving and forgiving. But no, the slightest differences means that you need to, quit. Simply because you think differently from me. No other reason? No good reasoning? No. Just because you believe in something different from me? Just because you look differently from me? Just because you're different, now we must hate each other like we've been enemies for thousands upon thousands of years. bonus first. Skittle. Normally, I only ever see that in that stream. Don't touch me. I guess we need to find the other super secret room. I don't think I have the time to actually do that, so we're not doing it. No. Yeah, what do I do now? Do I just end stream or do I do it a little longer? I guess I have a little more time. Yay! I guess. Reminds me, I need to talk to someone. Also, I really got lots of that. It seems like it's kind of blind here. Celtic again. Not a bad pickup, honestly. Really? I mean, that was obvious. You'd have to be crazy to think Secret Room was there. Wait, genuinely, where are my rooms? If this is a nickel, I'll take it. It's not a nickel, but it's funny. If you got 3 cents, it's... Oh, well, I guess now it's different, isn't it? Oh, just 1 cent off. I guess I can't get it now, can I? No. I just don't think I'm this. Whoa, that was crazy. Almost died. And then we're gonna find Pyromaniac in the shop, next floor, and I'm gonna think, wow, this guy's stupid. I can't believe he passed up on, what was it again? Dr. Venus! Might as well just use it there. Don't do that, dang it! I'm so skilled, it's actually crazy of me. Is that Bloody Lips? Actually, yeah, I'll take it. It's pretty good. Do I take it again? It is pretty good. I won't do it. The game left it open just in case I wanted to. No. Oh, this would be how I... Right. I would need to hurry it along. Seraphim, not bad, I guess. The one downside to this trinket is those explosive farts. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if the game just wants to hand that over to me, that's pretty fine. I actually kind of like that item. It's pretty great. Yeah, 50, 50. Oh, sorry. Sucks. Although it would be long. But, like, I'm lazy, so let's not do that. I need one more charge, and then it will be. This is almost guaranteed to be Big Worm Boy. Oh, that. It didn't hit me at all. But it saw my lost soul buddy was still alive and decided he shouldn't be. You gotta love how this game is so fun. Ouch. Fan's pretty interesting. Nice to do that after. When I'm going back. My nose feels stuffy. That is essentially a way of saying I'm going to die. Okay, that's just sucky. Thank you. Let's not die, I guess. Then I'm actually completely fine. Who's surprised? No. Ouch. Hit James shall be eaten by who? Who plans on eating me out this time? Are wishes to eat me? Kinda crazy.
Friends till the end.
10 minutes. Alright, Stumpy. You know I shall eat you? Think you're into some weird stuff, my friend. I'm kidding. To be alive. You say it so often that everyone knows you're completely serious. I'm not. Just totally not. You're innocent. Yeah, you're about as innocent as this really cool guy named Angel Dust. Like me? Oh, then I know you're not innocent. In the slightest. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, sure. We all believe you. I'm innocent and pure. You know I was doing it, trying not to let it. I'm YN? I don't know? Darn. I mean, I've heard of YN from those TikTok things. Ah. Blessed Penny, that sucks! On the girl with a disproportionate body with a CEO. Yeah, I know. You think I really wouldn't know YN? Yeah, I'm her. Is that really who someone would want to be? I'm pure and innocent. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying that you're not. Don't worry. I'm not worried. There's not many things in life that actually make me worry. Unless it's got, like, weak legs. I'm so pure, you can't understand me. That makes literally no sense. Ouch. I can't understand that you're pure. Yeah, I'm sure you are. If by pure you meant purely delusional, then yeah, I agree. Ouch. What? I was complimenting you. Yes. Thank you. Why did I put it on that? Am I stupid? Five minutes to do the next floor. I could have used my thing, I'm stupid. I called you Delulu? Well, I mean, I'm only stating facts. Oh, geez, okay, thank you. You're not Delulu. Yeah, I'm sure you're not. It's just quite obvious, you know.
Up.
I'm not. Don't worry, I believe you. You are so not Delulu. Really? You really think I'd say that? I don't like lying to people, so... No, you're completely Delulu. Oh, look, it's Uranus. Come on, now you're going to be mean to me. That's crazy. After all, it was so nice to tell you. Oh, that's so mean. You're not mean. Mm, you're not. You're right. I'm not mean. You are. Or would it be more accurate to call you rude? Oh, please. What? Okay, you can't deny you're rude. I agree. You know, oh, thank you. I would have never guessed. Oh, look, you're being mean to me again. That was so kind. Sniffle, sniffle, sniffle. Oh. Oh, wipe those tears. Don't worry. No one could ever make me cry. Especially not you. Oh, yes, yes. Nothing really worth taking. Yep. Oh, I can't see it. Black ice actually a thing. Hmm. Oh, imagine you saw someone wearing a hen. Whoa. I was wondering if you misspelled hoodie somehow with those characters, but I know what you mean now. I, I know. I don't know why you're censoring yourself, though. Like, sounds boring. Yeah, bro, wear that to work. And my girls all over. Are you sure it wasn't just Ahoge? Or Ahegao, actually? Ahoge is that hair thing. Because the only way you'd know it's actually hentai is if you know hentai or if they tell you. So either you engage with conversation with this person you're acting like is weird, which makes you weird too, or you knew it, which makes you just as weird, right?
Two of clubs.
No, you saw it after a friend pointed it and reminded you of it. Uh, I see. So your friend's a goon. Yes, that's a nice friend right there. I guess. What do you mean you guess?
Amnesia.
I don't know. I know you don't know. Because that's just how people are. Imagine you have to pee, but you have to rock climb to the urinal. You spelled climb wrong, by the way, just so you know. I figured you needed to know because I like telling people when they're wrong. Oh, climb. Oh, I see. I would have never guessed that you meant climb. But it doesn't sound nearly as bad as you think it would be. Just completely awful and terrible. And like the worst thing ever, but like I said, nowhere near as bad as you would think it is. Angelia? Really? That's crazy. Oh, I'm scared. Thank you. Hold on. Yeah, I thought you were about to snap back. Alright, with that, I think it's time I end today's stream. So thank you everybody for joining. I do hope you enjoyed it. If not, please leave a suggestion for anything else you may want to see me play. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're from. And I hope to see you all again next time. So good night, everybody, and